Hey there folks, Mooseline Outdoors coming back to you with another video today. I just wanted to make a video on the things that I carry whenever I go out in the woods that it's a standard for me. You guys can obviously take inspiration from this. You guys don't have to copy exactly what I use or what I carry because it might not work for everybody. But yeah, so if you guys like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. It helps out a lot. Helps grow the channel, and so you guys can get more content. So yeah, so let's just get right into it. So starting off with my clothes, pretty much. So what I will typically wear is like a t-shirt. Depending on, well, obviously this is all weather dependent. So I'll typically wear like a t-shirt, maybe like a thermal layer on top of that, and then usually like a sweatshirt or a like a fleece quarter zip like that cool KUHL brand that I like a lot, or like a heavier sweatshirt, something, or a flannel like you guys have seen in my videos. I like to wear flannels a lot too. And then I will typically wear a jacket or a vest, or a vest over my sweatshirt and or over my flannel and a jacket over that. And then obviously more layers depending on if it's gonna be cold or not, like really cold or not, or obviously dressing down if it's gonna be hot. But yeah, so then for head wear, I usually wear like a ball cap, like the trucker hat, or like this kind of style hat, like the Stormy Chromer all wool hat. I love these hats a lot. Keeps your head warm, stuff like that. I like it a lot. Then I'll typically wear, depending on what the weather is like, I'll typically wear some wool socks, or I will wear a kind of like the no-show, like the crew, like the runner kind of style socks, depending if it's hot that day or not. But then I'll typically wear, depending on what it is, I'll wear like cargo shorts, jeans, or like more outdoors kind of pants. But for jackets, the one that I would recommend the most, or not the most, but the one that I really enjoy, that I actually purchased about 7 months ago, probably is 7 to 8 months ago, is the I got this back home in Minnesota, but this is the Scandinavian Explorer soft shell jacket. This thing is freaking amazing. This thing, due to the design and the material that it's made out of, it is actually windproof and waterproof, and it is of Scandinavian design because so this all these jackets, they're made in I believe Norway or Sweden, I believe, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it has the like micro fleece inside that is really warm, and then it has a smaller inside pocket right here. And then the hood is also detachable because it's just held in by buttons that you can snap on and off. But yeah, so this is an awesome jacket. I wore this as my outer layer when I was elk hunting back in November, and it was, I think the temperature was probably, I want to say, a high of 15, but with the wind chill that it was at the time, it was probably right above zero probably. And this thing was like, I had obviously layers and stuff like that, but this is an awesome layer. Like no wind, nothing. I was warm on my body the entire time. I'm going to put this in the description box below. All the gear that I'm going to show you guys is going to be in the description box below, so you guys can go check it out for yourself. If you want to buy it, you can. If you don't, it doesn't matter. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. These are just the companies that I like and I support, that I've given my money to. So yeah, so this will be in the description box below. Next thing, so depending on how many days I'm going to be out, well, typically, if I'm just going to do like a 1 day like hike or something like that, or like I'm gonna go out, build a little camp, or go out, find a spot, start a fire, and then like cook some food, or like hang out and just do some stuff out there. I'm typically only gonna have like a smaller pack, like a hiking pack, like a 1 day pack. So this is my the pack that I use most of the time is just my Mr. Ranch Urban Assault 21. You guys saw this featured in my 1 to 3 day pack video. I'm going to do a more in-depth review of this, as well as like what I carry in here next video. So I hope, stay tuned for that. So that's going to be a good video. Yeah, I love this pack. Awesome pack. This is going to be in the description box below as well. You can get it in different colors. I just got it in black just because. But yeah, I love Mystery Ranch packs. They got the YKK zippers. They're all waterproof. Well, the zippers are waterproof anyways, but yeah, this holds enough stuff where it can sustain you 1 to 2 days if need be, but it also makes you think about what you're going to bring, and helps you think more carefully and more thoughtfully what you're going to bring into the woods. So there's that. And then my belt, I usually wear like a leather belt. I've been using the Mission belt for a while. I like that a lot. You know, you can use like military, like riggers belts, stuff like that. It also just, whatever belt you have, it'll work. But then on my belt line, I typically carry, of course, my leather belt pouch from Dave Canterbury's website, Self Reliance Outfitters, that you guys have seen in my other video. You guys don't need me to go in depth on this. You guys have already seen it. I'll put this in the description box below, so you can go support Dave Canterbury's website and get some awesome stuff from there. So got that. And on my other thing, of course, I usually carry a fixed blade knife, belt knife. So of course, this is my Brissa, also known as Enzo, the Brissa Trapper 95. You guys have seen this in a video before. Love this knife. Awesome knife from Finland. Yeah, awesome knife. There's nothing more much to say. So yeah, you guys have seen this in my most used hunting and bushcraft knives video. Yeah, you can get this in different steels, all that stuff. So I mean, this is just the one that I like a lot. But yeah, so if you guys want me to go in a more in-depth view of this, you can put that in the comments below. This will be all this stuff will be in the description. I was actually carrying this knife on my belt in my Woodstock episode 1 that you guys saw a couple days ago that I put out. Yeah, because you guys really couldn't see it probably on my belt, but yeah, this is the knife I was carrying that day. So, and then I know this might get a little controversial for YouTube, but other things the other thing I carry on my belt is going to be my revolver. I talked about it in my Woodstock episode 1 video. I just carry a revolver. This is just let's see, let me pull it out of the holster real quick. So yeah, this is just a U-Birdie, or U-Birdie, however the heck you say it, Ombre in 45 Colt, not long Colt, 45 Colt. So this has got the 4 3/4 inch barrel on it. I know I'm trying to get I'm in the process of getting another single action revolver, probably in the 5.5 or 7.5 inch barrel, so I get a little more accuracy. But yes, I love these the single action revolvers. But so I know there's the whole debate between whether you should carry a single action, a double action, or just an actual like pistol, not a revolver, stuff like that, for like all that stuff. But I just carry this just for around camp, you know, in case of like just a case of a bear. I mean, I'm confident enough with myself that I can hopefully not have to, but if I need to, take down a bear with this. But I am in the process of trying to get a 1911, either in 45 ACP or 10 mil, as well as another single action revolver. But of course, I would recommend probably either 10 mil or, you know, maybe 45 ACP if you like that. Maybe, I mean, that's not the most optimal caliber for bear protection, or 45 Colt. It's not the most optimal, but I mean, it is what it is. I know, depending, or if you're in bear country or not. I mean, or if you're in Alaska, or not Alaska, but like the north woods of Minnesota, Wisconsin, stuff like that. We don't have grizzly bears over there, so, but we do have moose. So, and moose are also very dangerous as well. Bull moose, they will charge you and they will attack you. So, I mean, of course, you don't want to shoot an animal that you don't need to, but in that case, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so I would rather have a firearm that I need, as well as say bear spray or something like that, in addition to that as well, and not have anything else to use. So, and then I also, in my truck, whenever I go out in the woods, I usually carry my Henry Big Boy and 45 Colt lever action rifle. Here, I'll just show that to you guys since it's right here. So this is the Trapper model, because it has the, I think it's the 16-inch barrel, 16.5-inch barrel, and it has the enlarged loop on the lever. So so you can use that with gloves and stuff like that, because it was made for, this is what a lot of the trappers used back in the late 1800s, when these were more popular than the old flintlocks and caplock, not caplock, but percussion rifles and stuff like that. So this is also in 45 Colts. I've had both of these guns. Probably, I had this for about, I believe 6-7 years probably, and I've had this rifle for about probably 5 or 6 years about. So I've had them both run the same amount of time, but yeah, so I'll typically carry this in my truck, in the back seat of my truck, obviously in the case, if I need it, if I need a little more accuracy, a little more firepower. But so the reason why I carry both of this one and my revolver in the same caliber is actually, it goes back to the old Wild West, because you don't want to have two different ammo types when you're out in the woods, and those are the only two firearms you have. Because, so say if that was chambered in 357, this was chambered in 45, you won't be able to use your revolver rounds in this, because it would blow up your gun, and then you're out of a rifle, you only have a revolver. So, and it's just ease of access for rounds and stuff like that. But yeah, awesome firearm. I love both of them. I've had them for a long time. This thing is accurate as heck. Love Henry, my favorite firearm companies of all time. So enough on that before YouTube cancels me. But and then next up, if I'm close to my truck, I'll typically keep my Mystery Ranch pack in there, as like a go bag, or if I need some stuff in there, I got it. But if I'm going out low ways from my truck, I'll take that as well. But and then obviously I have this as well, my Haversack that I carry with you guys. Saw the contents of that and the video on it. My other video, I'll put a link to this in the description below as well. Love Haversacks, awesome. And of course, pocket knife. I'm carrying my Benchmade 940, or I'll carry the Benchmade North Fork. Or you guys saw my other video, the old timer premium trapper model, or my Buck 110 Hunter. I'll carry all of those, or not all of them at the same time, but I'll carry each one of them separate times. I'll rotate out in between them. And then of course I just carry a lighter in if I'm wearing a flannel, in my chest pocket, or like in a jacket, I'll keep it in the front pocket, or I'll keep it in my pants pocket, something like that, because I'd rather have a lighter as well as a ferro rod so you can have, this is the quickest way to obviously make fire, because you got surefire right there. So I don't smoke, so don't worry about that. But then I'll carry a ferro rod in my pocket. This is just the Gerber Bear Grylls one that I've had for, I don't even know, probably about 10 years now, or not, probably about like 8 years. So I mean, this is just still kicking. This is the one that I carry because it's got a little compartment up here for, you can put cotton ball in there. It's watertight, stuff like that, and then you can put other things in there. And of course, just simple ferro rod. You know, you can use it at the back of the knife, use it to striker, stuff like that. So yeah, that's just what I carry as well. And then lastly, I don't carry this often, but if I want a more if I want another tool for wood processing, I'll carry this as well. But I typically don't carry it that much because I'm still waiting to get a sheath for it. But I know Dave Canterbury used to sell these on his website as the Pathfinder Scout Hawk. This is the Two Hawks custom tomahawk is the Long Hunter. I freaking love this tomahawk. It looks like you'd pull it right out of the Mountain Man era. This thing is awesome. I love this tomahawk. It's pretty lightweight. It's sharp as heck. Hand forged tomahawk head, hickory handle, I'm pretty sure. And then yeah, these are forged and made in Missouri by Two Hawks, obviously. But yeah, I love this tomahawk. This thing is freaking awesome. If you guys ever get into like reenacting like the Mountain Man era or like the Long Hunter, like Daniel Boone, stuff like that, this would be a perfect tomahawk for you. But yeah, this thing is freaking wicked. Yeah, hand forged head, all that stuff. It comes, you can get different things with it. I got this little belt attachment right here. So your belt goes through right here, and then the handle of the tomahawk just goes through right there, and it hangs on your belt. Or you can do it the other way too. So you, yeah, so you can do it this way, like that. But you can get a sheath for it too that goes over the blade. I didn't get it, but I'm going to get one here soon so I can carry it more often. But yeah, so if you want like a lighter weight wood processing tool, I would recommend getting a tomahawk or like a smaller hatchet. I am going to be getting a smaller hatchet here soon as well, just so I have that too. But yeah, so all right, folks, this has been the video. If you guys liked the video or you guys want to see anything else, let me know in the comments. I'll be putting all this stuff that that I showed you guys in the comments, in the description box below, as well as what else you guys like to see. So guys, let me know. All right, so you guys have a good day and stay safe out there.